Early life and rise to prominence in Brazil. Robson de Souza, known to the world by his nickname Robinho, was born on January 25, 1984, in the city of São Vicente, located in the São Paulo state of Brazil. Growing up in a modest household, Robinho was drawn to football at a very young age. Influenced by the fervent football culture in Brazil, a country known for producing some of the greatest players in history. From an early age, Robinho demonstrated exceptional talent, quickly becoming known for his dazzling dribbling, incredible pace, and flair on the field. Robinho's rise to prominence came from the streets of São Vicente, where he played football in local competitions. His natural ability to control the ball and glide past defenders made him stand out among his peers. At the age of 8, he joined the youth academy of Santos FC, one of the most successful and popular football clubs in Brazil. Santos, which also produced legends such as Pelé, recognized Robinho's potential and soon promoted him to their senior team. Robinho made his professional debut for Santos at the age of 16 in 2002. His remarkable performances quickly earned him a reputation as one of the brightest young talents in Brazilian football. His ability to take on defenders with ease, combined with his quick feet and creativity, made him a regular starter for Santos. Robinho was soon making waves on the national scene, drawing the attention of both Brazilian fans and European clubs. Breakthrough at Santos FC. During his time at Santos FC, Robinho truly established himself as a footballing phenomenon. His flair, dribbling skills, and knack for scoring goals quickly made him a fan favorite. He played a crucial role in helping the club win the Campeonato Paulista, the São Paulo State Championship, in 2002 and 2004. Robinho's performances were not limited to domestic competitions. He impressed scouts across Europe with his performances in the Copa Libertadores, South America's most prestigious club competition. By 2004, Robinho's time at Santos was coming to an end as his talents were too great to be confined to Brazilian football. That year, he was named South American Footballer of the Year, solidifying his reputation as one of the best young players in the world. His combination of flair, creativity, and goal-scoring ability made him an attractive target for European clubs, and soon, he would be embarking on a new chapter of his career. Move to Europe. Real Madrid and early international success. In 2005, Robinho made a high-profile move to Real Madrid, one of the most prestigious football clubs in Europe, for a reported fee of $24 million. At just 21 years old, Robinho joined a squad filled with world-class talent, including the likes of Zinedine Zidane, Raúl, and David Beckham. This transfer marked the beginning of Robinho's international career and the next stage of his footballing journey. At Real Madrid, Robinho's early years were mixed with moments of brilliance and struggles to adapt to the rigors of European football. His natural flair was immediately evident, and he became known for his dazzling dribbling and quick feet. However, he also faced challenges adjusting to the tactical and physical demands of playing in La Liga, Spain's top-flight competition. Despite these struggles, Robinho managed to showcase his immense talent, scoring several goals in key matches, including an unforgettable strike against FC Barcelona in the El Clásico during the 2005-06 season. Robinho's first few years at Real Madrid were filled with promise, and though he did not win many major trophies during his time at the club, his potential was undeniable. He won the La Liga title in 2007 and became a key part of the team's offensive line, frequently providing assists and contributing to the team's attacking play. Moved to Manchester City and Premier League challenges. In 2008, after a somewhat frustrating spell at Real Madrid, Robinho moved to Manchester City in the Premier League. This was a surprising transfer, especially considering Manchester City's lack of global appeal compared to the elite clubs in Europe. However, with the club being acquired by Abu Dhabi United Group, which pumped significant money into the club, Robinho became part of a new, ambitious project at the Etihad Stadium. Robinho's time at Manchester City started with high expectations, as he was one of the marquee signings under the new ownership. His technical ability and flair were on full display, and he impressed early on with several brilliant performances and goals, including a memorable strike in his debut match for the club. However, Robinho's time in the Premier League was marred by inconsistencies. as he struggled to adjust to the physicality and demanding nature of English football. Despite his undeniable skill, he was often criticized for his lack of consistency and work rate on the field, which prevented him from becoming the star player that Manchester City had hoped for. In 2010, Robinho was loaned out to Santos FC, returning to Brazil for a brief spell. Although his performances in Brazil were solid, he was never quite able to replicate the form that had made him one of the most exciting young players in the world during his first stint with Santos. Upon his return to Manchester City, Robinho was once again deemed surplus to requirements and was subsequently transferred to AC Milan in 2010. Successful stint at AC Milan. Robinho's transfer to AC Milan marked a new chapter in his career. At Milan, he found a new level of stability and a better tactical fit under manager Massimiliano Allegri. He formed an effective attacking partnership with Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Alexandre Pato, contributing to Milan's attacking strength and helping the team win the Serie A title in 2011. Robinho's performances in Italy were marked by flashes of his former brilliance, especially his dribbling and creativity in tight spaces. His time at AC Milan was defined by solid performances in both domestic and European competitions, although his time in Milan was often clouded by inconsistent form and injuries. Despite the ups and downs at Milan, Robinho remained a key part of the team, and his versatility in attack allowed him to play in multiple attacking roles. However, after a few seasons, his time in Italy came to an end, and Robinho would once again make a return to Brazil. Return to Brazil and final years. In 2014, Robinho rejoined Santos FC, the club where his career had first taken off. After a series of transfers and inconsistent performances in Europe, Robinho sought to reignite his career in his homeland, where he was still highly regarded. At Santos, Robinho showed glimpses of the skill that had made him a global sensation during his youth. But injuries and age took their toll, and his performances began to wane. In 2018, Robinho moved to Turkish club Istanbul Başakşehir, where he played for a season before moving back to Brazil to play for Santos FC once again in 2020. Throughout his later years, Robinho struggled to maintain the level of performance that once made him one of the brightest stars in world football. Nonetheless, his legacy in Brazil remained intact, as he was still regarded as one of the country's most gifted and skillful players.